One of the most common problems with soft furniture is squeaking. Usually the frame squeaks. Most likely, it is the covering of the frame. There is a wooden frame which is covered either with fiberboard or plywood. Such a squeak is most often caused by fiberboard because it is poorly secured. To access it, it is necessary to remove the fabric and take off the foam. First, we carefully remove all the staples and take off the fabric. Here is the spot that squeaks. And here we just lift the foam and see that there is simply fiberboard. It is simply torn off right now. Here it is. It is held only by staples, which have come loose. Therefore, when pressed, the fiberboard moves against the wood and creates an unpleasant sound. To solve this problem, it is necessary to carefully remove the foam completely. It is nailed in some places and glued in others. You need to be especially careful in these areas, because here it is glued with the upper foam. You must carefully separate it so that you can glue it back together without tearing it and put it back in place. Remove the foam, remove the fiberboard. We remove it completely, apply glue, nail it down with good nails, and additionally screw it with screws, and it won't squeak. So we have torn off the foam, and now we are simply lifting and removing the fiberboard. Overall, it is still intact. That is, it can still be put back together. There are places between the beams of the frame that have just bent a little. We will fill it with either batting or fleece or synthetic padding to ensure the surface is even. But for now, it needs to be completely removed, like this. Thoroughly separate the components, ensuring that each part is completely detached. Then, securely attach them using both glue and nails to guarantee a strong and lasting bond. So the staples have been pulled out. The fiberboard was secured with these kinds of staples. They are quite long, but they do not have a flat head and simply pierce through. Under pressure here. Because the plywood is not glued, these staples, despite being driven in very deeply, do not hold it. What do? Remove the fiberboard. Apply glue to the entire frame, nail it down, and additionally screw it with screws between the nails. We apply in wave-like movements. So the entire frame is carefully coated with glue. Then we place the fiberboard back. We set up in the corners. First, we carefully secure it with nails. And it's better to fasten with self-tapping screws, of course. Here are the self-tapping screws with a large head. And so, nail screw, nail screw, nail screw, by repeating the process. And this is how we fasten along the entire frame securely and efficiently, ensuring stability and strength. So the fiberboard is secured. Nails, screws, all coated with glue. The fiberboard is strong and good. It will last a long time. But between the slats, it was slightly bent, causing a bit of a wave at the bottom. Therefore, we add synthetic padding here. We can also add batting to eliminate these waves. Here we carefully apply glue where the fiberboard is visible, using glue for foam. We wrap the foam as it was and cover it with fabric. So the foam and synthetic padding are in place. We put the cover back on. Let's check it.